Hi guys, my name is Kipnge Tichineno of Team 57, and I was working on the decentralized voting app or system. And the reason I'm really excited about this project is because it solves one of the biggest challenges that we have had in Kenya for a long time. Every 5 years, when we have a general elections, one side or one party would complain that they have been rigged out of the elections. It has been really hard to actually prove whether one side did or did not win. And that's why we've had a lot of petitions and most of the time violence and, just people don't really trust the vote. So I felt that we could it's high time we use blockchain to actually solve this challenge because it really affects the economy and affects a lot of people. So my app works by having two participants. So you can either participate in the contract as a vote coordinator or a voter, and the vote coordinator is the deploy of the contract. So I'm going to go straight away and start with vote coordinator. I'm clicking on that vote coordinator. I'm going to connect to my accounts. So I'm going connecting to the Algorand wallet using Algo Connect. Then I'm going to pass in a password to my already funded account. So I have an account that I've already funded using the Algorand testnet dispenser. Uh, and then I'm going to connect to that, and then I'm going to use that to deploy the contract. Just to confirm, I'm just going to pass in my password as well. And now it's loading the contract. So as it loads, I'm going to talk about the challenges that I faced. One of the biggest challenges that I faced when I was working on this was discovering the use of API, yeah, as compared to using just the participant. Because I needed to be able to allow as many people to connect to the contract and vote. But using participant, I had to like duplicate so many participants, and I didn't know how many people were actually going to vote. So when I discovered the API, which is a really cool feature of Reach, I was able to do that, and I was able to allow so many people to attached to the contract and vote. And I was also able to make changes to the number of votes using parallel reduce, which was another very cool feature that I discovered. So that is the problem and the solution that I was able to come up with. And I think that's really some of the two features that are really cool about Reach. So this is how the results page look like, and you can see that we only have 0 votes for both candidates. So I'm going to check the contract details. I'm going to use another browser and attach to this same contract as a voter. So I'm going to vote for Raila Odinga, for example, then connect to another wallet, another address account. Um, and then I'm going to paste in the contract details, and then I'm going to submit my vote. So I'm going to attach to that contract and submit my vote to the same contract as a voter. That is an API user. So I'm going to submit this. Once I do this, it's going to take a bit of time to load as it so it says you have successfully voted for Raila Odinga. I'm going to go to another browser, this time Brown Brave, as a voter, and then click on I'm voting for Raila Odinga again, for example. Then pass in my password. Then I'm going to attach the contract, paste in the contract details, submit the vote, and then it's going to take a bit of time as it attaches to the contract and submits the vote. I'm going to pass in my password, then continue. So let's wait as it casts the second vote. So I also had a limit on the amount of time that people would be able to vote. So it says you have successfully voted for Raila Odinga. So I'm going to try and make another. So I have to confirm first. So that's okay. Then I'm going to try and vote again. I'm not sure if the time has already elapsed for the voting process, because it has yes, so the time has elapsed and it's giving me a prompt to actually terminate the contract. So the contract has been terminated. Now, if I go to the results page, I'm here on the results page. It's just going to take a bit of time as it finalizes on the contract. It says the winner is Raila Odinga and gives us the votes here. Total votes is 2. The percentage is 100% of the votes. Right, William Ruto got 0. So that is how my system works, and I really believe that this is one of the ways we could use blockchain to really change how we trust and how we're able to vote in Kenya and across Africa. Thank you.